Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Saturday, the 1st of August, and I will mention at the end of the video born on the 31st of July and born on the 1st of August. So basically, we're moving to a new month. Hopefully, I wish you all the best and the best of good luck. Today, Saturday, the moon is in Pisces, which is a water sign, which makes it a beautiful day for the water signs, especially because there's a trine between this moon and Mercury, which is in Cancer. So basically, if you're Pisces, Cancer, if you're Scorpio, this should be a very favorable day. In the second place, it can be very favorable if you're Capricorn and Taurus, a bit restless if you are Virgo, if you're Gemini, Sagittarius, and slow for Aries. Okay, so how's it going to be for all signs? Let's hear the details. Aries, it's a slow day. It is kind of frustrating at a certain moment. Try not to overwhelm yourself with chores because things may actually may not end up as expected. You need a plan B and definitely double check on your bookings and your belongings. Taurus, this is a very nice, friendly day. It's quite helpful. Definitely, it promises a very nice Saturday and definitely a nice Sunday also. I hope you make the best of it. You deserve so much of this beautiful energy. I think you will love it. You also have a trine from Venus, which is in Virgo. This actually amplifies the beautiful vibes. Gemini, the moon squares your sign, which is okay. You had great energy in the past couple of days, and I think you will do great. Probably you are taking part in a responsibility or in a task for this weekend, or it can be just house chores or simple family activities. In all cases, try to stay as calm as possible. Stay away from trouble. If you were born on the 15th of June, this is planet Mars that can attract trouble. Cancer, I love this beautiful day. The moon is in trine with your sign, along also with Mercury, which is also in your sign. This amplifies, this helps, this actually attracts double good luck, good vibes. So basically, this should be a very warm, welcoming kind of day. The vibes are beautiful. You need this beautiful energy since Monday. You haven't had a beautiful kind of a moment, let's say. So here you are. Try to enjoy, have the best of times. Try to make it up to yourself and to reach out to your loved ones. Leo, this is a fine day. The sun is still in your sign. We have also Jupiter in your sign, but we have also the moon was opposing your sign in the past 2 or 3 days. So today is a breather. Today is your chance to get things done, to get your chores, your schedule sorted out, and I think you will be fine. Maybe a little bit busy, but definitely it can be a very inspiring and enriching day, especially if you are under the influence of planet Jupiter, meaning if you were born on the 29th, 30th of July. Virgo, the moon opposes your sign, so you may feel a little bit kind of tired, exhausted, or maybe you don't feel, maybe you're a little bit moody or grumpy, something like that. You have a lot of energy if you know how to direct it, but basically if you want my astrological advice, this is not a day to look for trouble, because trouble looks for you, is looking for you, so you have to stay away from it. And the only way to actually to win over this energy is by being positive and by actually disregarding or brushing away any negative thoughts and or any negative let's say challenges. So please don't fall into that trap. You definitely need to charge yourself with only positive energy in order to have a beautiful Saturday. Libra, so you had your chance in the past 3 days to get things sorted out, to get things done. Today, Saturday, may be a little bit busy, but it's okay. I think you can have fun. Try to get things actually all wrapped up on Saturday. Sunday, you need to relax. Usually Saturdays are quite busy, and most of the time they are exhausting, because we have many house chores, family chores, driving, laundry, washing, house cleaning, things like that. Sometimes we also have to study, we have to help kids. Okay, so basically this Saturday can be a little bit exhausting. And my advice to you is not to create a snowball, because it can actually get kind of huge Monday on Wednesday. So please be careful. Scorpio, there's a trine between this moon and your sign. There's also another trine between Mercury and your sign. And there's a trine between Mercury and the moon. So there's a grand trine with your sign, making you actually speed up to the top. This is a beautiful day, quite encouraging. You can master anything you're doing. Definitely you need to be patient with others, because your energy is kind of 100%, where others may be sleepy, may be lazy, may be inefficient. So please be patient with them, especially your loved ones, your kids, family, people around you, neighbors, parents, etc. Sagittarius, it is a fine day. Maybe you prefer to stay home, you prefer to work from home, or maybe you're very busy with house chores, which is okay. House chores including family, kids, house cleaning, things like that. So in all cases, this can be a little bit exhausting physically and mentally. So you need to prepare ahead. You need a schedule for Saturday and also for Sunday, because you definitely need to have some beautiful time for yourself. Well, it's a weekend after all. Capricorn, a busy day. I think you can do great. You need to know what to do. You know what you have to do, meaning you need to make a clear schedule you work on. This can be busy. You may find yourself driving, maybe to see a parent or an uncle or something, a long drive, or taking your kids maybe to some tournament or whatever competition or a game or something. So it can be busy, and this can be a little bit exhausting mentally, physically. You can also have some work to do for the office, or maybe you need to study, or you need to prepare some emails, to send some emails, important emails for the university, or you're expecting something. So it can be a busy Saturday, but I think you will be more than okay. Aquarius, so the moon in the past 2-3 days was in your sign, and which is great. It empowered you and actually gave you the okay to move forward. So it's your turn now to decide what you want to do. The moon is in the second house of money, which means Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, probably you will be thinking twice about your finances, about your budget, evaluating what you want to do. Maybe you say or put some comments or some notes, to your kids, not to overspend, things like that. You just want a budget to move on with, and this is very normal around this moon and the sun. So basically, this can be an okay kind of day. You seem a little bit serious at a certain moment, maybe worried or maybe evaluating the current financial situation. So take note now, if you want, about not ruining your weekend, nor the weekend of your kids. You just want to have fun. Just put a budget for this day and you will be more than okay. Pisces, so finally the moon is in your sign. This is a beautiful time for you to show how great you can be. This is a good time for you to actually to show and prove that you are the best company ever, if you want. Basically, it's all about you being happy, satisfied, and this should be reflected actually today, because the moon is in your sign and there's a trine from Mercury to your sign. So basically you can be moving around feeling happy. You may even get some good news. You may be commuting with kids or on your own or with the people around you, with you. It can be a busy, beautiful Saturday and also Sunday. It's up to you to decide on a certain decision. because the moon is in your sign. Usually with the moon in our sign, decisions come, decisions, moves come, changes come, updating comes, people, friends, some of them go, new people may come later. So basically it's like a super cleaning and making some decisions. So have fun. Now we move to born on the 31st and born on the 1st of August. Born on the 31st of July, this should be a very important year, definitely very important. It highlights all kinds of relations, important relations in your life, like your contract with work, your relation to your marital relation, or your romantic relation, personal relations. They come under the spotlights. Okay, so basically this is a year that evaluates all by itself. It comes to shed light on the weak points in these relations. If you really care for any of these or all of them, you really need to make sure that they are not affected by any challenges, because challenges may appear. So if you love your work, you love where you are working, I think you need to make your best that this is where you stay. Of course, promotions come, marriage comes if you want, beautiful changes, updates to your life will arrive, knock on your door. That's because of Jupiter visiting you during this year. So make the best of choices. Wishing you all the best. Born on the 1st of August, this is a very important year. It brings changes probably on the financial situation. It needs you this year to be wiser related to money, related to secure insurance policies, related also to all kinds of let's say banking system that you're adopting, or you want to adopt some different style or way to handle it. So basically this is an important year. Jupiter moves along with you during this whole year, and it attracts great opportunities. Great, when I say great, I mean great opportunities for a change, a big change. It can be either promotion. Don't be surprised if you're not happy, you may be moving out of that place. So if you really care for where you are, you really need to cheer for it, team for it. Okay, so basically this is a great year that introduces big changes that you will remember later on as a year of a major change, positive change in your life. It can also be like on your personal level. Maybe you have your first kid, maybe you get married, maybe you get divorced, maybe you get your papers for immigration, things like that. So I wish you all the best. Bye bye.